Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt with 1836 Property Management in Austin, Texas. Today we're going to cover one of our frequently asked questions: when will I get my money? A lot of owners start with us. 30 days later, they're looking for that money in their bank account because they need to pay that mortgage. So let's go over a timeline for you to give you a little idea of what to expect. Now remember, rent is due in front of the month. Mortgages are paid in arrears. So what does that mean to you? That means that on June 1st, for example, the rent that comes into our system and is dispersed to you guys the 15th through the 18th of the month of June is really intended to pay the mortgage due July 1st. I know every once in a while we have some owners and those mortgages are due June 1st and they think, well, the late fees don't accrue until the 15th. Can you get me the money quick? Let's not get in that habit, because that's robbing Peter to pay Paul. What we really need to do is make sure that we receive the rent and pay it for the appropriate month in which it's intended. Rent in front, mortgages in arrears. So what's our timeline? The first of the month, rent is due for all of our residents. So we're going to be looking out for those folks, facilitating rent payments, collecting checks, making deposits. On the third of the month, rent is considered late. On the third, we're going to start reaching out to people. Hey, are you doing okay? Did you have any trouble paying? Are you still doing well? Everything's good? You haven't left us? You haven't gone to the hospital? Just making sure, how can we help you? About the 9th of the month, we're going to start paying all of our bills due, or the next business day. If we attempt to do that on a Sunday, it wouldn't work anyway. Everything is electronic banking now, so the banks and the institutions have to be open. And then on the 10th is when we're going to go through every single file of every property we have and hit the disperse button so that money goes from our system directly into the bank account that you as an investor have designated. Now, I know everybody thinks that money should transfer immediately because we're all used to that instant gratification, but banks still take time to move money. The ACH banking system is what we use and the majority of institutions in the United States to move money. It does take 3 to 5 days for that to show up in your account. So while the money is in motion, it may show as income on your statement, but it's not yet there. Same thing with checks. Your tenant could pay rent on the 1st, but it may take up to 10 business days before a check shows bounced, even though we've processed it. It sounds strange, but that's the way the system works. Wire transfers are something you'll do when you buy or sell real estate, but not something used in property management or residential leasing transactions because of the cost of those transactions. It's just too costly for us to do that on a monthly basis. We got to keep costs down for you guys. So it takes a couple days for those payments to process all the way through you. You should receive an email about the 10th or the next business day saying, hey, this is how much money you've got coming your way. Don't forget, you can always log onto your owner portal, look in real time worldwide at your income and expenses so you can see detailed items on exactly where money was coming in, where it was going out, even copies of invoices. Our software is one of the few that not only does this in real time, but allows us to upload the actual invoices for your review. If you ever have a question, let us know, but better yet, send us an email and let us know what your question is so we can have time to research it. We're happy to connect with you by video chat, by phone call, by email, or whatever your preferred method is, but sometimes it helps to have a little bit of time to do that research. Again, rent due on the 1st, late on the 3rd, bills paid on the 9th, investors paid on the 10th, money in your account the 15th through the 18th of each month. If you ever have any questions, just shoot us an email. Give us a call if for some reason there's a delay in response, and we're happy to connect with you. We're not going anywhere, and we're here to serve you. Thank you again for your time. I hope this helped answer some questions for you.